Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to be walking you through how to use the countdown timer mode on your Casio Pro Trek PRG-270 watch. This is module 3415 from Casio. It's a pretty simple function. There's not a whole lot of bells and whistles on the timer. You basically have a countdown timer that you can set from anywhere from 1 minute up to 24 hours, and you can use that in the background. You don't have to be in your timer mode, so you can have it running in the background and be in any other mode on the watch. You've got 3 buttons on the right hand side of the watch. These will always be for your sensor modes. Press this button to go to your compass, press the middle button BARO to go to your barometer, and then press your ALTI button to go to the altimeter. All of the other modes on the watch, including the countdown timer, are going to fall under this bottom left button, the mode button. You'll notice as I press it, this colored area up top will cycle through and it will give me a brief description of what mode I'm in. So let's go ahead and let's press it a couple times. First time I press it, you'll see sun. That's the sunrise and sunset mode. Press it again, you see REC. That's going to be your altitude recordings mode. Press it one more time, you'll see STW for stopwatch. What we're looking for is the one TMR, which is your countdown timer. Once you get to your timer mode, you see some different values on the screen. The top shaded value where mine says 0H is the number of hours you have set for your countdown timer. The middle section is going to be your minutes, and then the bottom section is going to be your current time. You'll notice it's 5:10 p.m. for me. You'll also notice this little indicator underneath that H is going to be your battery level. So you could see either an H, an M, or an L, and I believe you can see even a blinking L, which indicates that your battery level is almost dead. It needs to be charged. So if you look at my timer, it's currently set for 59 minutes. Well, what if you wanted to change that? While you're in the timer mode, you would press and hold the top left button on the watch, which is your adjust button. If you hold it for a couple seconds, it will say set to hold, and eventually you will see your hour indicator up top blinking. Now we can change the hours if we want to. We could press the COMP, our compass button, to go down, or we could press the ALTI altimeter button to go up. If you set the hours to 0 and you set your minutes to 0, that is a 24-hour timer, and again, that is the max value you can set on your countdown timer. So I'm going to leave my hours at 0. Once you've got your hours set, you would simply press the mode button. It will take you down to your minutes, and again, you could press the compass button to go down, or you can hold it down. Or you could do the same thing with your altimeter button to go up. You'll notice that there is not a way to change the seconds. So I can't set a 30-second timer. The minimum value I can set is a 1-minute timer. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set that. So once we've got our minutes and our hours set, we can simply press the adjust button and we've successfully confirmed our timer values. It will stay, this will always be your timer value until you do what we just did and go change it. If you press the ALTI button, that is going to start your countdown timer. It will pause it, and then while it's stopped, or I should say resume, pause or stop, and while it is stopped, if you press compass, it will reset it back to your value, your default value that you set. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it on. The other thing I wanted to show you, as you might expect, you do not have to stay in the timer mode. We're going to let this time out. I'm going to let you hear the alarm that goes off once the timer mode goes off. The negative is that it will not continue to go off until you press a button. It will only go off for a few seconds and then it will stop. I don't know why Casio does that. To me, it would be nice to leave the timer going off until you actually stop your timer. I'm going to go ahead and press the mode button. You can see it takes me to my alarm mode. Press it again, takes me to my world time mode. I'm back to my main timekeeping mode. Maybe I want to go into the barometer mode. I can do anything I want to on the watch. That countdown timer is still running in the background. So if I go back to timer mode, I can see that we have 10 seconds on our timer. I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to let you listen to the timer, and then we will reset it, and that will conclude the video. And that's the amount of the beep that you get out of it. I guess it's about 10 seconds or so. So hopefully you're around the watch whenever the timer goes off. If not, after 10 seconds, you won't know that your timer has elapsed. You'll notice that it took me back to my default timer. If I wanted to start it again, I would have to press the ALTI button to resume the timer. As always, when you're done with your timer, you can either press the mode button a few times to get back to your timekeeping mode, or you can press and hold the mode button, and that will always take you back to your timekeeping mode. Pretty simple stuff. I hope that gives you an idea of how to use the countdown timer on your Casio Pro Trek PRG-270 watch. Thanks for watching.